Hello, period 7. You thought you got away from me, but here I am. I'm here to go through what you guys should be doing in our science and to show my beautiful bow since it's bow day at Gibson Kinder School in my house. So everybody's wearing bows, and hopefully you guys can join me on Friday for Unicorn Day since that is our next theme in our house. So I'll be a unicorn on Friday. Anyways, so here is our course. We are actually not in fifth period, so let's go into fifth period 7. That is you guys. So I just want to go through what you should be doing and reminding you that we're doing everything virtually. Probably going to be doing this for a while. So, yeah, if you need help, I'm here. And you can see how easy it is. I can just send you a video recording, or we can use that conference button, which I'll go over in a second. So here is the first assignment, which many of you have already done, which is the Instagram post. I can't open it up because I've already graded many of your assignments. So thank you for those of you who've done it. If you feel like you've learned some more information, you want some extra credit, I'll go ahead and give you some if you do want to do another post. Excuse me, I'm going to drink some water, which all of you should be doing. Agua, staying hydrated and healthy. So yeah, you guys should be doing that. That's due today. So it should be pretty easy for science because many of you already did that. And again, you can do a second one for extra credit. And then we're going to move into phase change. And I ended up using some old work from previous years, getting a little away from Amplify because at the time when I created these assignments, we were giving you options to do things on paper, and now we're not because of the governor's new orders. So thank you for being flexible and understanding. And so anyways, I added some stuff on here like matter notes and stuff that doesn't use Amplify. But you will be doing Amplify for tomorrow's assignment. So I just want to walk you through it a little bit because you guys haven't annotated using Amplify. So on this assignment, you're going to be going into chapter 1, lesson 1.4 and following all the directions. If you have your investigation book, you could be using it, but many of you don't. So I just want to show you how to use Amplify, and Amplify is working. In case you think it's not, it is. When it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for me either, and it's working for me too. I know things kind of are choppy at times, like even Schoology. So just be patient, because humans are what runs these programs, even though they are virtual and stuff like that. There are people who, are sitting there running these programs and fixing errors and bugs and such. And so we just have to be mindful of that things could be slow, just like your internet connection. And so you might have to pop back on from time to time. Anywho, there is Amplify that you guys are going to be using. So you're going to go ahead and open it up, and it will pop up in another screen. And when you don't have this little button right here, when it shows this, that means Amplify is already open. So I'm going to look down here and see. So what I did is I looked at my other opens, and I found out that it was open already. And so I'm going to go back. You might already be here, but I'm going to just go back and show you. If you click on Amplify, it will bring you back to all of the units. And so we're in phase change, the one with the ice cube. And we are in chapter 1, and we are doing 1.4 Weir Water events. And so you guys are just going to be, going through reading the directions and answering right here, right on here. If you have your investigation book, as I said, you could be doing it in the book. But if not, I'll be grading this. So the only way I would be able to see your investigation book is if you're like uploading pictures and stuff like that. So that is fine if you want to do that. You just have to see your book somehow. Then you're going to be doing your active reading. So remember, when you're reading, I really want to see what your thinking is going on when you read. I want to see if you're processing it and you're making connections. So when you're reading this article, you should be annotating thoughtfully and not just saying like, wow, or just highlighting everything, because that's not what an annotation is. So you're going to open up where it says Weird Water Events, and it's going to open up the article. And make it a little bit smaller here. Here he is. And just a reminder, it does play for you, so I'm going to just play a little bit of it.
Weird Water Events. Chapter.
Sorry. Sorry about that. All right, so sorry about the screen sharing. All right, so you can see that it plays for you, and then you can see I highlighted some stuff. I just highlighted randomly. Don't think this is important, but to highlight, you would just grab your mouse with your 2 fingers, I think it would need to be, and drag them, and then you can highlight. And then you can also write a note for a specific part, and then you would just say what your thinking is. So you might think water is a liquid, and that might pop up like, oh yeah, but I know it's ice. So ice is a solid, and that's showing me that you're thinking. So I would see that little annotation right there. And then notice these words are blue. That means they're going to give you the definition for these words. And you can see there's not much here. On the bottom, you can see that there is a next button right where my face is. Can I move you? Oh, I can. Move in my face. And then you can see the rest of the article here. It's kind of a long article, so make sure you annotate and read all of it. Okay? All right, so again, you're going to be doing all of this work using Amplify. And so, excuse me, you're going to be doing Weird Water, then investigation, and then you're going to be doing some notes right here. So these won't be using Amplify, but you may be using Amplify in the future. We might even go into another unit just to get you, caught up with all the standards before the end of the year. Who knows what's going to happen after spring break, but it's looking like it's going to be virtual for the rest of the year. So the last thing that I have planned out right before spring break, which there will be no work, so don't worry, between April 6th to the 10th or something, there won't be any physical science or other coursework. There will be when we come back. Up until that, the last thing you do have is a critical juncture, and the critical juncture is just like before. It's a check-in, see what you've learned, especially now since I'm not in front of you. What are you learning at home? And so even if you got like 1 out of 10 on this critical juncture, I'll go back in and give you full credit. Okay? So the last thing I want to go over is our office hours. So on here, I sent you guys a little image showing our office hours are going to be Fridays 10 to 11. Did I talk about this already? My beau, I've talked about it so many times. So it's beau day in my house. I'm teaching kindergarten to my daughter, and my stepdaughter's here doing essays and whatever for her high school. So Friday is going to be Unicorn Day if you want to join us. So I'll probably dress like a unicorn somehow at our Friday meetings, which will be 10 to 11. And I'll be using this conference button to talk to you right here. And you'll just click on this button, and then you can see your peers. You don't have to show your video. If you do show a video, of course, it's got to be school appropriate, whatever's in there. And we can just get any feedback from each other, say hi, check in, answer questions. It's kind of just nice to really have some human contact during this period of isolation. And we don't want you to feel isolated at all. I don't want you to feel that, because it's not healthy scientifically, which would mean emotionally, all those kind of things. Make sure you're getting outside also for some vitamin D. And I will see you guys on Friday. Unless you have any questions, email me or send a video or whatever you want to do to get in touch with me. My phone number is on the updates as well, so you can text me at this number right here if you have any questions. Okay, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I will grade and make sure you're working. See you later.